Hello there, and welcome to this episode of A Tiny Dot in Space, where I explore the world on GeoGuessr, one region, area, state, territory, county, protectorate, governorate, whatever you call the first level of subdivision of the various countries on planet Earth. And I do this on GeoGuessr. And I do so with three aims in mind. First of all, to see places I've never been and probably will never go to. Second of all, hopefully see some interesting stuff and maybe have some fun while playing the game. And third, try to play a perfect game of 25,000 points in whatever area I am currently in GeoGuessr. And if I succeed in playing a perfect game, well, that's the last you'll see of that area in this series. And if I fail, you might see it again at a later date. Today we're heading back into France. It's been a while, and we're heading into the department of Maine-et-Loire, and which sits here just east of Nantes. And well, we are talking about 7,107 square kilometers, 833-ish thousand people in 2023, and the capital is the city of Angers, which sits somewhere up here. I think this might be Angers. Here we go. Here's Angers. And Angers has, within the city limits, a population of 250,000-ish. Almost 450,000 if you take the metropolitan area. So yeah, France is France. It's always been a bugbear for me to get France right, especially with the road numbers and all. But now that we are within a certain department, we shouldn't be too worried about that. So, because all the road numbers here will be relative to the department. So yeah, let's head into this and see how we can do. And as always, going to make a challenge out of this and put the challenge link in a spot for safekeeping until I edit this episode, so that you will be able to find the link to this particular game in the description section of the video, so that you can have a crack at playing the same game before watching me do so and see if you can outdo me, which is quite possible. One can just have a look around. 13. Okay. Well, and you will have to pardon my French. It's pretty non-existent, really. 13. Chambre de hôte. Okay. Yeah, so that would be rooms for rent, I think. So what is this? Let's see. Rue du Moulin à Vin. Okay. Something. Okay, we got signs here. That's good. So we got, Région de Pays de la Loire. Oh, are we right on the border of something here? Let's see. Pays de la Loire. So that would be the lands of Loire. Let's see. Well, the question is that one of the larger regions? I'm wondering. And Loire de Sèvres. Sarthe. I'm wondering if we're talking about one of the larger regions. And if we are, yeah, because the lands of the Loire will be something else. So that definitely means that we're on the outskirts of something here. So the lands of the Loire are like really wide. So I would assume, given that we're looking northwest, that we're somewhere on the southern border of Maine-et-Loire. That's an interesting. Chateau de Montreuil-Bellay. Okay. And what else do we have here? Just have a quick check on that, whether Pays de Loire is a region. It is indeed. Okay, so that means that we are now crossing into a different one, and this is okay, yeah. So yeah, this is Anjou territory. Okay, and we are on La Motte Bourbon, Montreux-Bellay, and Le Canal de la Divo. Okay, and D347. I'm not sure whether. Okay, so we're in Noël in Vienne. Okay, Vienne. Right, so let's just see if we can get this right. There's one day. De Sèvres is Vienne. Okay, and we want Montreux Belay. Okay, so we are here by the Rue de Moulin Avant. Nice. Okay, so look at the misalignment here. We should be roughly there. Probably on the opposite side of the street, but well, we're in the middle of it. That should be a good one. Oh yes, good start. And don't look the sight of this. We do have this road, though, that might be helpful eventually. And we do have a bit of a straight bit before this bend here, which could also be helpful in the end. Northwest, well, in this area you would probably want to go towards Bois de Filière, okay? You would probably want to head towards the Loire, but as I have no idea where we are, there's no telling where the Loire is, so... But yeah, that's curious kind of woods here, kind of very low. Almost as if it's kind of the sort of woods you would expect out by the sea. Here we're coming up on something. Let's see. We have a settlement called Lire, Auray d'Anjou. Oh yeah, so we're in the commune of Auray d'Anjou. Commune, I guess that is. Le Fernand. Lire. But I have no idea where Auray d'Anjou is. We got Chemie Anjou. Serre, well, it's Alban Anjou, isn't it? So, where Auray is absolutely up for grabs for now. Just have a quick look on the map. No, I don't see any Auray. Just Auray. Just Lire, for that matter. Okay, let's see what Lire has to offer. Oh, surely it's green. And please don't take this in a bad way, but when I went around that bend, that kind of reminded me of areas in Russia and Ukraine. And I'll stop my comparison there. But you do get areas that look a little like this in terms of the greenery and the rivers, etc. So I'll have to make a mental note of these these utility poles here. Right, we're coming up on the main road. If we could, do we really have to be that way about it? There we go. Okay, so, so what's that then? Some business of some kind. And let's see, this is Lire again. Are we coming into some other place here? What does it say on this sign? Bousière, le Babin, la Rabotière, le Auge, la Maisonneuve, le Boiteux, le Cadette, la Vignette, la Maison Cassée, Le Léard. Bousier seems to be the only place of some size given the font on the sign. Don't see any Bousier here. Bousier. Not yet, no. Okay, but that way doesn't seem to be very trafficked, so... Oh, looky here. Camping the Alright, and we got... There's a lot of camping going on here. Picnic area. And a bicycle road to jump to. Oh. And... interesting little conglomerate of buildings. Restaurant for sale. Le Romarin. Yeah, this thing could do with a bit of a touch-up. Oh, that's a major river over there. Is that the Loire? What does it say? Okay. That is a fairly large... Okay, that's what we signed for Lire again. No. Oh. Okay. 62 kilometers to Angers. Angers. Along the river towards the west. That means we're a darn far away. So could we be head down by Semur? Something if we are... Let's see... No, if we are heading out of the department... Oh, this is the Loire. Okay, so where could Lire be? So we're looking north, and the curious thing was that sign about the department. So what department are we in once we get across the river? We're even bumping straight into a town. Yeah, so which is this then? The S2, the S5. Okay, so D763 to Lire and Vaillé. We're like miles away from Angers. So could I be... Wait a minute. Auray d'Anjou. So is this... No, this is not Lire. So how does this work? This works. This is Lire. Because here we got these funky roads. We came down this road, the Garenne. This is that closed off thingy. And this is the town of Ancenis. Okay. And we got Mamselle Edith. Well, I am fairly sure it's not Madame Edith. Oh, it's Edith Piaf, of course. Well, is there any connection between Edith Piaf and Ancenis? I wonder. Surely not Edith. Wow. I'm not going to start on that thing. Okay, here's the Boiret de Filière. I think this is where we were. Let's see, we're looking southeast. That works. And see, there should be a road. Oh no, this is going to be a tough one, isn't it? It's going to be a road to the right just before we cross this little infinitesimal. Where even is the brook? Oh, we passed it already. I guess it's under here, given that concrete barrier there. Right. So it's somewhere between there and there. And then wobbly stuff there doesn't help me at all. So, let's see. The road doesn't do a wobbly like that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 to the road. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, so it's sort of midway between the two, which should be about there. Now, if this is without... thank goodness me. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Okay, we're on a farm. And there's a... I thought there was a town, but on second thought, it doesn't seem to be so. Let's see, it seems like this might be the end of the road over here. Actually, no. Don't think this is very wise, but oh, what are you? Egrets? Let's see, which way are they flying? This way. I got really long legs, so it could be egrets, but I didn't know that the egrets were flying in flocks. Could be something else. So, I will not claim to be an ornithologist of any great measure, but I do have at least some range of knowledge on birds, but right, I don't know if that was very smart. So I went north from the farm. Let's see what else we got here. Did that thing have a number? Number 3. Okay, well, that could be useful to know. Well, there's sure plenty of firewood here. Well, I guess there are wood stoves in France as well. And that is in no way implying that France is backwards or anything. I mean, wood stoves are still a staple across Europe. And Norway, where I live, is no exception in that sense. Right, so what do we have here? We have the... Okay, Legat, Bellevue, and La Touche au Géai. I have a feeling this is going to be a tough one to sort out. Why did that take 10 minutes to fix the second round? Felt a lot less, but okay. Maybe it was because there was quite a few things to see. Okay, let's see. We're coming up at an intersection here, but... Oh, wait a minute. I did one little mess up. Let's go back to the intersection, which was over here. Let's just put down a checkpoint. Right. On the road again. Yeah, still fighting the effects of the flu I just had, and I'm not really sure that I'm past it. Because it's still lingering in my system, so it makes me rather coughy and sniffly and gravelly. So I hope you'll forgive me for the odd sniffle and cough. They are a little hard to avoid, unfortunately. Well, it's a grey day in... Oh, it was a grey day. We're not really getting anywhere, are we? We're heading northwest. Initially, we were westerly, as far as I recall. But yeah, you shouldn't have to go very far in France until you hit a D road, at least. Isenay-Noué-le-Aubière. Ah, and we got numbers. The D257 and 148. Right. Trouble is we have to go that close and even closer to find these things. And for all the magnificent things in France, I'm not a great fan of the way they are numbering their roads, because it is pretty much at random. So, if I remember correctly, but feel free to correct me. If I remember correctly, it's based on sort of the age of the road. So if the road is new, it gets the most recent number, or it gets whatever number is available in the list of road numbers, and then it will usually get the highest number of all the roads. We want 257. We've been seeing a lot of 240s. There's a 147, but that doesn't mean that the 148 is anywhere nearby. So, well, we can just hope and pray. This is the sort of stuff I really don't want to do. So let's head down the 148 to, what was it? Isenay? Isenay? Something? Let's see. Well, there's some. Yes, I like this area. Isenay. Right. 80 MR. Whatever that is for. So please, Isenay, have an intersection for me, like this one, for instance. Hopefully with some good information in it. Well, Isenay is not tiny, but the strange thing is that this looks familiar. I've never been to this part of France. I've only been to the Dordogne and around Bordeaux. But, yeah, Isenay seems to be a fairly sizable place. Okay, so we can go to Tout-le-Monde and La Plaine-Vihier. Now, a D25. I think we have a better chance of finding that than these smaller numbers, or rather the higher numbers. Let's see, D25, D54. Now, let's zoom out and see if we can see any of these cities then. Tout-le-Monde, La Plaine-Vihier. Let's say I see any of them at the moment. This is going to be a long one, isn't it? Let's check the north side of the river first. None visible at this level of zoom, it seems. Of course, either of these places could be outside the department. Oh, La Plaine. Okay, so what's the D20? Ah, is a name. Let's see. Okay. So we're in Isenay, and we came into Isenay from the southeast. So we came on this route. And this is where we had that intersection with 257, yeah. And we have come quite some way. I want Le Gat, yep, and La Tour. This is the number 3. So we are next to, I think it's this one. That would make sense. It should be about there. Look around. Yep, now we got that building over there, and there should be a building here. Yep, that's that one. Okay. Round number 4. So far, so good. Taking a little time, but I don't mind taking a little time in France. I do mind taking a long time, but this is acceptable. So, acceptable. What have we grown here? Then apples. Kind of looks like it. Could be pomegranates as well. What do we have here? No, that's actually apples. Bla Rocher. Okay. Now there's an intersection up here. Not just an intersection, it's a whole roundabout. Cool. So what do we have here? Route de Frémyr. We can go to Chateaubriand to the north. Frémyr. Chateaubriand is up there. So road called Frémyr. Well, we're actually going to Frémyr. Le Stade. Huh. So Chateaubriand is there. Where is Frémyr? Well, let's see what else we got here. We also have an intersection for the Bushman. D112. Just going to check the direction to Chateaubriand. Oh, yeah, that's northwest. No surprise there. So could we be... We're not hearing Condé, are we? No, it doesn't seem like it. And then was that Frémyr thing. So if it's... wait. So we got Bushman and... let's see, towards Loire. Okay. So does that mean that we are in Angers? Well, there. Oh, it's Bushman. Okay. So what was the name of that road again? Let's see. So Bushman is... This was the road for Bushman, wasn't it? Yep. And also ZL de Bernay. Towards the west. Name of the road. No, but it has a number. It's the D112. It's D111. I do not see the D112 here. There's 102. There's the D112. Chevrier. Pont de Bushman. No, that's not where we are. But it could, of course, be pointing towards the 112. No, that would be weird. Now, hang on. Oh, duh, it's pointing westwards. Crikey, sometimes. Okay. So, we got the 112 going off to the west here. We got the road going on to La Loire, Saint-Gem. Saint-Gem, that's Frémiraud. Belle-Île. Île. So where is Saint-Gem? So if we're on the 112, the Armitage, is this where we are? What does it say here then? Le Pont de Sea, the bridges of the sea. Oh, this shouldn't be that hard, should it? So, Le Pont de Sea, okay, right. So that's to the northwest, northeast, I mean. Yeah, that makes sense. So what was the name of this road we were on? The Pont de Sea. Route de Frimeur. There we got it. Now we have it. And let's see. This must be the buildings of the... Let's see now. Has the Chemin de la Messe. And that, yeah. It's that one, I mean, in English, not in Norwegian. Yeah, okay, so we got this one out. Okay, so we got the La Messe, and let's see, do we have a number? This is number 2 of 5. Do we have any numbers on the houses? We do not. Okay, that's a shame. Okay, so there's a road gone into the side here. We got this bend. That's probably here. The only thing is La Maîtrise. Okay. Let's see. I don't see these huge buildings that are supposed to be behind here. So this ought to be. Oh, I don't know. And now we got greenhouses and stuff. Yeah, that's got to, okay, so that's got to be these big ones. So the road was so going off to the side here. It's most likely this one. You'll say we got all the greenhouses and stuff. And then we got this road. Then we get this road. The 207. And we're here on the 205. Sort of midway on this building. Should be about there, right? Yeah, that looks about right. Give it a couple of meters to the north for a bullseye. Excellent. Okay. And, oh. Okay. Road to the east. Sorry, to the west. West. Looks like a nice town. Le Dagobert. Okay. Yet another place that could do with a little touching up of the outside. Tourism. Okay. So, what place is this then? Excuse me. All directions. Okay. Side du Petit Anjou. Okay. Excuse me. Well, I'm tempted to say that we are in Angers. I have no reason to say so, though. But, okay, so let's go in all directions. Toutes directions. So, on west. Okay. So is this toutes directions? And that's another thing. It's like hard to tell at times in France whether you should just keep going or not. Let's see. This is Place du Champ de Forêt and Rue de Argenton. Okay. What is a route barrée? That means that this road is closed. It's also one-way drive to somewhere. Well, now I'm starting to doubt that we are in Angers. But yeah, let's just Rue de Parc. Okay. Park Road. Nice area. I like this place. Saint-Tropez, Montreux. Oh, that was the place we were in initially. And we are going northeast. So how does that work? Well, we could maybe be here, Le Puy Notre Dame. There is a Rue de Parc here, but could be loads of those around. So Montreux, well, doesn't have to be to the northeast, you know. It's just that we can go there and in other directions as well. So now it's just not just all directions, but Montreux, Ballet, and other directions. Yeah, I think we'll wait until we get to whatever intersection this place might have. What the Falluns, Le Mystère de Falluns. Fallun. Of course, that makes me think of Sweden, because there's a city in Sweden called Falun. Spelled exactly that way without the S. That is known for no great mysteries. It's known for skiing, cross-country skiing and ski jumping. And, well, being a winter sports site in general. But figuring out this place is not common easy. Let's see. AFPA. Maybe we should have stayed downtown. Oh, here we got something. Well, so we can go to Saumur, to Angers, Cholet, and Poitiers-Niort, and Montreux-Belay, to the southeast. Okay, that's different. So it could be here in Douai-la-Fontaine. And then we got the Argenton. And let's see. So, yes, du Champ de Forêt. And this is our place. So, can we find the Dagobert? Let's see. La Caveau. Dagobert should be about there, I think. It looks right. Banque Populaire Grand Ouest, and we were on the Rue de l'Ouest. Yep. There we go. So we're here. There-ish. Okay, that should be it. I enjoyed that. That was distrait. That's what we say when you're scatterbrained, or distracted, or forgetful. Right, that's it. And quite an accurate round as well, 10 meters. I don't think I've scored a sub 10 meters game yet in this series, but it would be nice to get one. And I don't think I've had more than one bullseye in any one episode, so need to get that changed someday. But yeah, that was, I like that. Okay, we didn't get to see any on the northern side, except for this suburb of Angers. So it would have been nice to get a little look at how it looks on the northern side of the Loire. But hey, that's what you get. And yeah, quite happy with that. Well, got to be. And I'm glad that you're still with me here on the Tiny Dot in Space, and I hope you'll join me for the next episode when it's up. Until then, bye-bye.